All right, so I'm making a video that I ain't really made in a very long time, man, in a very long time, where I just tapped in and talked to y'all about a movie. Now, I went to go see Obsession earlier today, and one thing I do want to say is, as a standalone horror film, it is definitely one of one. I haven't seen anything similar to it. Probably the video, or not even the video, excuse me. Probably the movie that I seen that was the most similar to it was Weapons, just because it had an entire metaphysical foundation. So y'all know, spoilers, nigga, but the movie Weapons came out damn near a year ago. In the movie Weapons, if I looked it up, let me see. Let me look it up. Weapons movie 2026. It's probably gonna say 2025. So yeah, in this movie Weapons right here, this movie was a metaphysical movie. Just speaking about the use of children in witchcraft and how people can basically, like, extract their energy and shit like that. This movie was more so about the I'm pretty sure it was a certain story that they told. I it's a one wish stick that they had. I think it was like Hansel and Gretel. Does Hansel and Gretel have a stick to be in love? Um, what the fuck? Hello, where's my AI? Where's my AI shit? I just need an AI answer right here. Whatever. Regardless, I'm pretty sure that they mentioned Hansel and Gretel in this, talking about some weird fucking twisted love and shit. So this video might have a little bit of spoilers, but I'm gonna try to keep it light. I really just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about acting in general, right? Acting in general. Now, I know this movie has very high ratings. This movie has a 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb, 94% on Fandango, and 96% on Rotten Tomatoes, bro. So this is a it's a highly appreciated movie. And I'm definitely not saying that it doesn't deserve that. I think because it was so authentic and it was so standalone, that I understand why they would get these heavy high reviews. But one thing that I want y'all to understand is that when you are looking at an actor, you are looking at the embodiment of the energy that they are portraying. When you go into an acting session, you don't go into an acting session and you don't go in there and you don't see uh anybody outside of the characters in the movie. So if you see that somebody is portraying or channeling, because that's really what it is channeling and acting out the role of a demon or a possessed person, it is because that is what they are doing. If you've seen this actual film, this lady right here, she was so fucking locked into this role because she was actually partaking inside of the possession and obsession. The way that she snapped back and forth. You can't, I'm not gonna say you can't fake this shit, but you can't fake this shit. It's almost like a video. Um, I had a video a while ago speaking about how when people were filming the most recent Insidious movie, people were coming out with like marks on their arms and shit. It's the same concept because you are evoking certain energies. Acting isn't just acting, it's playing a role and channeling the energy of that role. So if you see these people partaking and taking on these demonic roles, it's not because, they are just, making a little fan flick real quick. No, they are actually acting this out. And that is why the algorithm likes to uphold this type of shit. The algorithm likes to push this type of shit. The algorithm loves scary games outside of the fact that you get to see your favorite streamer scream and shit itself and all of that. You know what I'm saying? The algorithm loves scary games because it gets you to project something. And that's another thing. Regardless of how you like it, I know I'm protected, but a lot of people don't walk around with spiritual protection on them on a day by day basis. I got spiritual protection tatted on me. Shit, fuck around and find out. You feel me? A lot of people don't have spiritual protection on them though, but I keep it tatted on me, so I'm cool. But with that, what you have to understand is that everything that you are viewing, especially from this black mirror that you're looking at, is a projection. And my man's literally just grounded me on this the other day or earlier today. Excuse me. If you see this video, what's the deal, my guy? My guy. What's the deal, Jonathan? What's the deal? That's my dog. So, anyways, man, he told me that whether you like it or not, there's entities around that are feeding off of the energy that these movies give off and that these games give off. There's entities feeding off of that, feeding off of the fear, and it makes you age quicker. And that also makes sense because what is something that gets induced when you are watching these movies? When you are watching these horror movies, you feel all types of emotions. You feel stressed out, you feel anxious, all emotions that make you age quicker, that make you feel uncomfortable, that make you feel like you withering away. Now, like I said, man, I'm not saying that this was a bad movie. If you into horror films and all that shit, well, go see it. I'm sorry, y'all. My channel getting interrupted because I'm sleepy as hell. But if you into this type of shit, go see it by all means, bro. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. Like I said, it got these high rating reviews for a reason because the projection was just that powerful. The projection was just that powerful, bro. It was some scenes. It was some scenes in this movie where I'm dead ass like, bro, what the fuck? Um, One thing that I do want to point out is how they did a really good job in making this relationship seem intimate. And this is something that they do with a lot of horror films. So let's just use this picture as an example. So y'all know in the movie theaters, they have an entire projector screen, but they wanted you to be so locked in on the relationship between the two main characters, basically the toxic masculine and toxic feminine. Um, they had you so locked in on their relationship that they were strategically making it so 90 fucking 9 or not, I'll give it 97% of this entire film was a fucking close up, bro. 97% of the film. If these two people were on the screen, it was either a close up or a wide shot. A wide shot to show you her in the background, the vibe of the area or something. But not all the other times, bro. They are showing straight close ups just so y'all can understand how intimate and how serious and how tense this relationship is. Also, most of the film settings were in tight in narrow spaces. They were in tight and narrow spaces. And like I said, if it wasn't in a tight and narrow space, it's because they are trying to entrap the background into the frame. But when you is putting all of these tight and narrow spaces in the film, adding all of these close-up shots in the film, you are literally subconsciously pulling the viewer in. You are reeling the viewer in on top of the frequencies that you playing in the background, the music, right? The OST. So, man, this movie, bro, honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna see a lot more scary movies because I'm at the point right now where I'm just trying to protect my energy to the next level. Another thing I'm gonna say, man, it has some jump scares in here that I never thought I'd see in the ever in my life. Literally, literally. I never thought that I'd see some of the shit I seen in here ever in my life, man. But it was some fire scenes in here though, some very good camera angles, very good camera quality, obviously. Some very cool shots, some very cool settings. I only it's I mean it's like it's not cool because of what the fuck was happening, but in the sense of like you know, shit, it was unique. And I appreciate uniqueness. My nigga Leon S. Kennedy would never be in this situation. This nigga right here is a bitch. When you look at this nigga right here, I don't give a fuck. You look at this nigga right here, you looking at a bitch ass, spineless ass, punk ass nigga. Never forget that. If you go see this movie, I don't give a fuck. I'm spoiling. This nigga is a bitch ass, punk ass, spineless, bitch ass nigga.